In high definition, it's Evening Magazine for Monday, August 18th.
Lots of stuff going on up there in Whistler right now. Lots of great stories. We've been up there for the last couple of days and we brought back some real terrific stories. Like, for instance, you realize that there are people that are skiing up there right now, even though there is no snow, but there's plenty of water. Here we go. Tonight's Adventures from Whistler. Even though most of the snow melts away in Whistler for the summer, it doesn't mean the skiing has to stop. Since 1996, Whistler has been home to one of the best water ramp training facilities for aerial skiers in North America. Rob Kober is the head coach of the Canadian men's mogul team. He and his athletes use these ramps as part of their summer training routine.
This facility was built so that these kids can learn to do fairly complex acrobatic maneuvers with the safety of landing in water rather than going out and hucking themselves on snow right away and risking potentially catastrophic injury. We have the two competition trampolines on the other side of the pool. Then they can bring it up here onto the water ramp. They're skiing down on plastic bristles. We call it meanie. It's about 1.5 inches long, very stiff plastic bristle. But it allows these guys to ski down at a similar speed to what they ski in on snow on a similar slope. The pool is about 10 feet deep, I think, so it's a nice, safe landing. There's a bubble system on the bottom. The bubbles break the surface tension of the water, so it's a lot more forgiving on the athletes' bodies and also on their gear.
For Olympic hopefuls like Philippe Marcus, the water ramps almost feel like the real thing.
It really seems like in the snow. It's really similar, and it just doesn't hurt at all, except if you land. You can hit pretty good. You can try to focus on just some little things you wouldn't try on snow.
But the facility isn't just for athletes training for the 2010 Winter Olympics. Andrea Naughty has been skiing since she was 3 years old. Now 12, this little girl loves to catch some big air.
It's really fun in the air because you feel like you're just floating, but when you hit the water, it's like a jerk.
When it comes to jumping, Andrea is as fearless as they come. But as for her mom,
she thinks it's scary.
Though supportive of her daughter's high-flying hobby, Andrea's mom can hardly stand to watch.
I don't really enjoy it. It's pretty nerve-wracking seeing her jumping off these jumps.
But despite the fears for her safety, she can't ignore her daughter's love for the sport.
A little early on your tuck.
Yeah.
She's just got a passion for it. I'll be happy if she said, I've done my last jump. I'll say, great, you had a good time. But she's just got such a passion for it. She just wants to do it, so you can't stop her.
I like the feeling of being upside down and stuff.
So who needs the snow? With Whistler's water ramps, skiers who get wet now could be collecting medals tomorrow.